When a bunch of Spec Corvette drivers from Louisiana, Florida, and even California drove hundreds of miles to Bowling Green, Kentucky to drive some more, it might have seemed questionable. For them, it was less of a trek and more of a pilgrimage.
We call it the trifecta. You know, you've got the manufacturing facility across the street, the museum, the National Corvette Museum, and then this racetrack. And having a really unique racetrack layout really helps, but being able to get that full Corvette experience this is the only place in the world you can do it. Ferrari kind of has the same kind of setup. Porsche and Stuttgart has kind of the same setup, and then Corvette.
But really, what's most fun about it is the layout of the track. It's a very challenging track. There's a lot of turns, 20-something turns, and so it keeps you on your toes.
These challenging features add to the track's draw.
This weekend we have the National Autosport Association, 258 cars.
We just have the opportunity to attract a lot of regions for this track because it's such a cool track and it's really centrally located for a lot of drivers.
NASA breaks up the country into different regions, and I think there's 12 total. We have representatives from 8 of the 12 here.
A lot of drivers hauled a long way to get here too. We had a lot of 9-hour, 8-hour, 11-hour hauls to get here.
That just want to come out and drive the racetrack. It's that special.
The NCM facilities help deliver the high-quality motorsports events that have defined NASA. NASA is also known for education.
Basically, it's a weekend warrior driver education model that has 3 elements: driver education, racing, and another thing, time trials.
NASA does a really great job of starting somebody who's never been out onto the racetrack before and working them through the program all the way up to wheel-to-wheel racing if that's what they want to do.
We are very, very focused on being a learning organization.
I'm looking for a beginner's course.
Go-kart is always a good way to get seat time. It's always a good way to get seat time.
You always know you're in for fun when you gotta wear a neck brace.
Lucky for me, NCM Kartplex wants to teach me a lesson.
That's what we want to do. We want to have people from age 5 to 60 out here racing.
Let's race, gentlemen. Look at those guys. They know what they're doing.
If you want low budget, entry-level racing, karts are the way to go, man. I mean, you learn how to drive a kart. And this is the basics. You've got an engine, a steering wheel, and 2 gas pedals, and I mean, the most fun you ever had in your life. It's a blast.
That is fun. Guys, what do you think? Am I ready? Am I ready for the big track?
Definitely.
NCM has different ways to satisfy the need for speed.
Some of our biggest weekends are motorcycle weekends. We have a really big motorcycle following. The racetrack's really good for bikes. We've got a little something for everybody. We've tried to be really good in creating products to where no matter what your skill level or what your expectation is, we can give you a good time here.
So with all these different reasons to drive cross-country, to drive some more, one question still needs to be answered.
Why race?
Golf is boring as hell.
The racing and driving is a big part of it, but the friendships that evolve and develop last a lifetime.
Up next, we go off track and into the history of America's sports car at the National Corvette Museum. When Driven continues.